this road is supposed to lead. We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this wonderful day. Thank you for health, life, and strength to breathe another day. Lord, guide us, protect us, keep us from all harm, hurt, or danger. Lord, you are my driver. Get me to and from my destination safely. Lord, keep your arms tightly wrapped around me and keep me from the epidemic that's going around today, as well as my grandbabies, my children, my family, my friends, my co-workers, and others. Lord, keep us all from the pandemic that is going around right now. Get all of us to and from our destination safely. Help us to arrive back home safely. Lord, I ask for a special prayer for Tia. Rain down on her financial blessing where she will be able to get the situation taken care of that she needs, as well as rain down a financial blessing where I'll be able to take care of what I need. And Lord, you got the whole world in your hands. You got this. Protect us all. This is my prayer. Amen. Hi, my warriors. Welcome to another video. You're starting my day, or should I say you're starting the day off with me. I gotta go to the P.O. box and check my mail. I'll probably need to get another one, but I've had that so long, I don't mind a little ride, and you can ride along with me. And our topic today is going to be the reopening and stimulus number 2. Possibly. Or should I say proposals, or what I'm hearing, all of that. Okay, so come on, ride with me. Oh boy, let me back this thing up without tearing up something. Oh, so guys, how are your day going so far? It is rainy, I can tell y'all that. It's a rainy day, but it's a rainy day. So, the reopening of Georgia is hard touching to me because I once lived in Georgia. I lived in Quiltman area. That one is next to Valdosta, sitting around Valdosta, and what else would be? It's a little small towns there too. Not too far from Thomasville. So if you know a little bit about Georgia, it's one start with an M. I cannot think of it right now. Oh goodness, it's in that area too. Dixie, Georgia. It's a lot. But my thing is, to me, that's a little, I mean, Georgia is big in my opinion, and I just look at why Georgia the first, area. My thing is, I would have rather opened a city, or should I say a state, I shouldn't say a city, that had less academic, if that makes sense, situations, if you get my drift. Gotta watch my mouth. But I would rather open someone who had less and see if they get more. You know what I'm saying? Because if they had less and they got more, then it's not good. That means it's still on the fire. It's like, okay, we're going to use this situation for example. We have hurricanes, right? And I guess the warmer the water gets, I might have it wrong, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It has to do with the water temperature, or the temperature in reality. So certain things can speed that bad baby up. So you got to be very careful, because it can speed up, and that means it can go through one state and then keep on, that water can keep it going where it goes into another. It can just go all up. We'll use, for example, the time that it went up, where did it go? It went up Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina, probably South Carolina too. So it went up the outskirts. That's what I'm trying to say. So in reality, you have to be careful, because this situation can do the same thing. It can just go rapidly crazy, because a lot of people got, like I said in maybe previous videos, if you wasn't washing your hands before, then it's a strong possibility that you are one of those who help, spread it. Because you got to understand, it's a spread, meaning that, whatever's in the air, and if you're still in that mist, it's just like when you sneeze, it goes like this. You know what I'm saying? It comes to wherever, or go away from whatever. So you have to be very careful. Okay? So my thing is, a lot of people from Georgia, they are highly pissed, and they're like, what? I keep my in the house, okay? Because you ain't finna use me as no guinea pig. And that's what people are feeling. And I can understand where they come from, because the first thing I said was what I heard. I was like, Georgia? Come on, man. What they doing? What you doing? What you doing? That didn't sound good. Open up another state. You know what I'm saying? They could open up Washington first. Or should I say, let me repeat, let me say that. Washington, D.C. Let me put a little extra words with it. You know what I'm saying? Open up somewhere else first. And then I would have opened up, like I said, with the least amount of sickness. Why open up something with the worst amount of sickness? Or that had a lot of, situations happen. So you have to be careful there. So, in the comment section, tell me how you feel. Do you feel they should have opened it? Or do you feel they should have went to another state? Do you feel that we should have waited 2 more weeks? Do you feel we should have waited another month? What do you feel we should have done to protect ourselves? Because for one thing, when they first told us that we was going to go on lockdown, we was like, you got me messed up. But then we took our little selves and we did the lockdown situation where we barely could go anywhere. And, you still have people was still doing what they was doing for us, being sick. And people, it didn't get better to me. I mean, I didn't see it because, I just didn't see where it helped the situation. Because I'm thinking that the timing is just not enough time, because this case is so serious that's going around. So you don't know what to do. Okay. Now, like I said, leave that comment. Tell me what you think. Now, what we're going to do, let me see. I'm going to turn this just a little bit because I see more of the wall thing than anything. And I'm trying to master this highway while I'm driving. And I got Simo coming behind me, Simo. Semi. And then they like to push you ahead with their speed. But now we're going to go into the stimulus package 2. Okay. As I talked in another previous video, I just feel deep down inside, let's just cut all chases. Just give the $200 package. You know, I don't know if they're doing the $200 a month. I really don't know how they're trying to do it. But this is the thing. If you're trying to fix one part of the situation, then go ahead and try your best to fix it all, because it's going to take time for us to get back right. Because for one thing, you're going to have less people being able to get in a restaurant. I'm not going to sit here and go to a restaurant and it's a line 10 miles long, and I got to sit here and wait for people to eat the food. They're going to be rushing people. People is not going to be tipping. I'm not going to tip you if you're going to rush me out of there when I can take my time, relax. People go out to eat to relax. People go out to eat to have a good time. People go out to eat because they had a long day at work and they need something to cool that down, and they want to do it outside instead of, you know, inside. So that's going to be a problem. A lot of people haven't been gathering. You know, some people have honestly been doing this thing right and have not been gathering with other people. So, you know, sometimes you need that, especially if you a person that live alone. You need that gathering with somebody so that you will be able to breathe, because sometimes you just need to talk about it. And that's what we're doing today. We are talking about it. It says let's talk about it, and that's what we're going to do. Now the money, back to the money situation. I believe the $2,000 per month is the best one. And the reason I say that is because, just like I said, you have people that's right now not working, and I'm looking at when they open these restaurants, how these people gonna be able to get paid. Okay? They're not gonna get paid like they should because of the situation. So they gonna need that extra, like I was saying. So I feel that by doing the $2,000, most people rent is between $1,000 to $2,000. And I think the people rent that's between the 1 to 2, I'm gonna say not between, but the most people rent that's close to 2,000. There's 2 people in the household. So I'm looking at, if they're getting 4,000 plus they might have 3 kids, so they get the most you can get is 4,000. Let's see, 4,000. It's gonna be, I think that's 55. Is the most you can get. Okay. That's gonna pay all the bills in the house. Cause if your bill's over 55, then you need to get on a budget. You need to take an envelope, stuff in class. If you need it, leave a message down there. Leave that comments. I'll show you what I do. But let's go back to how much. And the reason I feel, like I said, the $2,000, because if you're a single person, 9 times out of 10, $2,000 will be okay. Because most people bill is around 1,000. I'm gonna say in my area, 1,000 to 1,500 a month. And long as you have the lights paid, your water paid, I'm gonna say the internet package paid. That will be the cable, the internet, and some people have a phone line. So if you have those paid, you should be okay. Now, yes, you may still be struggling with grocery or whatever. I get that. But long as you have the other things paid, and then 9 times out of 10, if you are going back to work and the economy is still low, and we're getting that package, then whatever you're making at work, you know, whatever you make it at work should help buy the grocery and stuff. So that's what I feel, you know. And I feel that paying the landlords, no, because some of these landlords I hear, I've seen cases where they wasn't even paying their mortgage. They can use that excuse, oh, these people not paying me. They not, I mean, I know the government's smart. I know they smart. They're going to come up with a good plan. But you still got people out there can say, oh, my tenant not paying me, you know, and I need help. And then who knows, they may own the first home, okay, and they're renting the second one. So they getting paid from, you know, if they was doing pay my rent, you know, that one, then they'll be getting a double rent. Nobody thought about that, huh? Why should they get double rent? Because they can say that the person's not, no one's staying there. They can say anything. You know, I guarantee the U.S. is not going to sit up here and be going to every, you know, person's place and see if somebody's there. They don't have time for that. We trying to get the world back together. So that's why I say, in my opinion, that one automatically cut off. Chop it up in pieces. Trying to find work, and then we're going to pay companies to work you. That's not a good idea either. I just don't feel. Because you know what? When I was growing up, I always used to hear the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And it's still like that. Even when you don't went to college and got a degree, it's still like that. So my opinion is just go ahead and do the package. Make everybody responsible for themselves. If they don't do what they're supposed to do, then that's on them. That is on them. Because, honey, I can't think of what it's at the tip of my tongue. Something don't last always, or something like that. That's what's like hit me. Okay, trouble don't last always. So we're not gonna always be in trouble. Okay, Cobb, you gonna let me pass you because you got your blinkers on, but I'm trying to keep the speed where I'm not finna get hit by the semi, and you want me to just let you over, and I'm gonna be done guy's heads. I don't need that on a rainy day. Let's longer try day. But I feel that there was a lot of them they're talking about where they talk about a boost card or something like that, where they put the 2,000 then the 100 every month. I mean, excuse me, the 2,000 then the 1,000 every month for so long. Excuse me. So it's a lot of packages out there. They just got to come with one that's going to help. But when it come down to that 16-year-old, I understand. I was looking at somebody last night, and some 16-year-olds do go out there and work. Because I know my niece and her mother, you know, were going through like what everybody else do. So both of them was working, trying to help one another. So I get it when they say 16. At first I was like, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I do not think so. But I get it now because a lot of people are, you know, trying to get it together. So I cannot see too clearly. I see a little bit. I'm like rolling and it's raining. Oh boy. Okay. But tell me how y'all feel. What would be your solution to what we talked about today? Again, we talked about, I feel, you know, what state do you feel should have been reopened first? That's one that you can leave a comment on. The second one is, you know, the stimulus package. Which package would you make that will work? And I feel that the 2,000 one is good because if somebody is making, most people, oops, going off when I shouldn't. Gotta watch these roads, honey, because, woo, they will trick you. There's so much construction right now, you will be tricked. But what kind of package would you make? You know, because like I was saying, you have a lot of people who is mid-class. A lot of people are mid-class, so you have to come to the middle. Yes, the people who are lower, you know, on the lower income side, they finna be jumping for joy, having plenty extra money, but it ain't gonna last always. It'll last for that little bit of time. It's just like when you have, let me look real quick. It's just like when you have, you know, trying to come up with the best word for it. A street, it's at the tip of my tongue. You know, you are pharmaceutical, that's it. A street pharmaceutical, how things are good for a minute and then all of a sudden things get not so good. So it's the same way. They may have a good time, you know, have some extra money, be able to breathe a little bit, you know, but if they had any sense, you got to think about it. A lot of people that's low income, they have bills, they have debt. Pay up that debt. Make you an emergency fund out of some of that little extra change that you may have. Because you got to look at the fact they're already trying to say it may come back on us again. We don't know. But what you have to do is do your part. And your part is keep your hands clean. Keep your face clean. It's like, to me, ever since I've been wearing my glasses, I've been touching my eyes less. I still touch them, don't get me wrong. I need a slap on my hand. But it's easier. And then when it comes down, I don't wear the mask. I'm sorry, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I just don't feel that the mask is necessary. You know, I don't really go into crowds like that, so I don't feel it's necessary, in my opinion, right now. So, but anyway, keep your hands clean, keep your doorknobs clean on the outside, inside, keep your house clean, and wash your hands. I always, like, for example, let me show you what I have. I had went in storage and got all my stuff out, so I had these. Okay, they're not the best, but this is when one of my kids was getting insurance, and it comes where you can get little stuff like this because it says this on it. It's not the alcohol level is not where I really want it, but I have this as one. I gotta find me some more hand sanitizer. I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna have to just bite my tongue and get the one from 7-Eleven for $3 for a little thing this big. Little, should I say. And then I have this. So I try to keep both of those with me at all times, and try to stay away from people sneezing. If I done heard you coughing, I'm going in the other direction. Okay, so I've been all over the place, but I want to make a point of different things. So in the comments, whichever one applies to you, leave it in that comment. Tell me what you're thinking. If you are not a warrior, click the subscribe button, then hit the notification button to be notified of all videos, along with share this video because this may be a help to someone else, which that's what my content is for. Especially, let's talk about it. It's always to help somebody. So, it's wet, it's raining, and I want to say thanks for watching. Have a great day.